Yes.
Okay. We are always in the rush, and today we are going to a Dutch Venice,
Yay!
a city called Giethoorn, with no single street, only the canals. So we're only gonna be sailing there, and yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be able to walk. Only sailing.
Let's see. We're a bit late because of some train issue. So see you there.
Feels like a railway station in Yogyakarta. No?
Are we in Jogja?
I think so. What does the sign say? read the sign. No, we are in Nepal. Still on the way. So to get to Dutch Venice, which is also called Giethoorn, we need to spend 3 hours one way. So in total we're gonna spend 6 hours. How long are we gonna be on the boat there?
3 hours.
3 hours? 3 hours. Okay, that's not, but like still 6 hours for the 3 hours trip.
Let's see.
Put down in comments if it was worth it, if you enjoyed it as much as we did, as we will, as we did, as we will. Nala said that we can have a discussion, so first let's discuss why the hell the buses are going that rarely in Giethoorn. So make sure if you go to Giethoorn, make sure you check when is the last bus, because we are now, what time is it?
Almost 3:30.
Almost 2:30. So by the time we arrive to Giethoorn, it's gonna be 3 o'clock, and their last bus is at 6:30. So we don't have that much time, but we will try to show you, of course, as much as possible. But just make sure that you check all of these things before going to Giethoorn. Otherwise, you'll be screwed. So while we are waiting for the bus, here comes the story how I met your mother. No, how I met this beautiful, wonderful woman with the beautiful name Nala. It's a very beautiful story. It was very hard. It was very hard to swipe. But when I saw Nala's profile, I immediately swiped right. Immediately.
Why?
Because there was something about her bio that attracted my attention. Very international background, you know, all this like I've been to 4 countries.
You didn't write that like that.
Something like this.
I don't exactly remember what I wrote.
Very similar. So of course that attracted my attention because I was looking for someone with international background. I'm tired of all these Ukrainian women.
Why? What's wrong?
No comment. No comments. Date Ukrainian women and decide yourself. It's a matter of a personal taste.
Okay.
But and then I asked her out for the first day.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, first you wrote me. I mean,
of course, I skipped this part because it's boring.
And then I remember it was funny because we talked for a little bit, and then he suddenly like said, "Okay, this is my WhatsApp number," and I'm like, "Okay, what am I supposed to do? Like, should I write on WhatsApp or what?" Do you remember that?
Of course, I remember.
And then
yeah, because we were texting, we were talking a lot on Tinder. And then, it was time already to switch off. So I just got it straight, you know, like, here's my number, let me know. That simple. Maybe that cocky, but
usually like people will ask, do you want to switch to WhatsApp? Or like, you know, like there is this opening question.
Yeah, but I think
You didn't ask.
I didn't ask, I just said, let's switch off Tinder.
And you could have asked like
sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than ask permission. So I just went
no,
straight.
I mean the word you could have asked my number, and that would be easier for me because then I could have just written my number. But
Okay,
you
we're
just
talking about this too much.
okay.
Are you not happy with me or what? Do you love me or not, woman?
Okay. And then, long story short,
Yeah, I asked her out for the first date, and it was love from the first sight. I immediately liked her, and that's why I keep going with her every weekend somewhere because I love her very much. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Of course, I also like to do these things, and not alone, but together with Nala.
what
And-
this thing?
Yeah, traveling,
Okay.
all this. Yeah,
Weekend trip.
we look like we are already celebrities giving an interview to someone.
Like who even wants to listen to our story?
Thanks our 69 subscribers. Thank you very much. We hope we entertain you well. But that's it. We are not famous yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Do you want to be famous?
I don't mind. I don't mind. If it also brings some capital, some attracts some funds, then I don't mind.
Okay, so maybe some question. What tips would you give to people who want to go on dating apps? How?
Don't go on dating apps. No, but try to. Okay, first tip. Always swipe left when there is nothing on the profile. There is no description, no bio. I always swipe left. Like I used to always swipe left because I think, yeah, if the person initially doesn't know what to tell you, then you probably will not be interested. Of course, it depends on you, what you want in life. But me personally, I would recommend always swipe left, always. And also, if there is like in bio, in the description, if there is like Instagram profile, and like something like check my Insta, left, bye bye, swipe left. Because,
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I mean, I was personally looking for, for a person, for a personality, not for Instagram pictures.
But you
And-
can see the people also from the Instagram. Okay,
I mean-
funny thing. So when I first swiped Dima's profile, he only put two pictures. One of a selfie and one of the picture with other two people, which is his friends. At that time, I was so confused because the first picture and the second picture look very different, and I was even discussing with my housemate, like, okay, which one do you think that is?
Because the two
his-
pictures get the difference of 2 years.
That's why. And even before I met him, I wasn't sure which kind of person that I was, going to meet. Like in front of the restaurant, I was like, okay, is this the person? I didn't know what to expect at that time. So I mean, Instagram could help, but of course, like you can also see, right? Like if people put their Instagram, like what kind of pictures that they
Of
posted.
course, if I open an Instagram of a woman, of a girl, and I see only selfies, then immediately swipe left. Because that's too much. That's too much. This person loves herself too much. So, of course, you need to love yourself, but yeah, when I see like only selfies, bye bye. But still, I mean, yeah, don't waste your time. Look for something more. How to say? In Ukraine, we say. Oh no, I don't know how to say it in Ukrainian though.
Come on.
Well, I can say in Ukraine we search for a woman with with something like small but very interesting.
What
We
does
call
it,
it жінка з ізюминкою.
What does it mean?
Literally translates like woman with the raisin,
With the raisin.
Yeah. Because it's like it's an accent in something. For example, if you make pastry and you add raisins, it's like it gives an accent to the pastry. It's not just plain pastry.
Okay.
So the same with women, you know. You need to look for a woman with the raisin. It sounds super weird, but trust me. So that's why swipe left when there is no bio, swipe left when there is only Instagram profile, and swipe left when you simply don't like the pictures. Do you have any tips? As I talk too much already.
No, I think it's the same. I mean, I always swipe left for guys who posted their like topless picture, you know, that's for sure. Swipe left. And then also this like mirror selfie with, you know, like showing abs or whatsoever, that's definitely a no-go for me. And yeah, I like it when it's a decent picture, and also yeah, put something about themselves, because then you would know what to expect from this kind of person. Like at least you know that okay, probably, because for me like intellectual level is very important, so I want to meet someone who with similar intellectual level, with similar interests, with open-mindedness, because yeah, for sure we're gonna be like from different culture and this kind of thing. So I really start to observe from the first picture. Okay, first of course the picture, and then the bio, and then swipe right. And then yeah, depending on how they open the conversation, because I'm not really the type of person who writes first. So that's why I didn't succeed in Bumble because I have to write first, and I never knew what to write. So on Tinder, like depending on the first message that this person dropped, then it kind of like determines whether I wanted to talk to this person or not.
That's why another tip from me: think about icebreaker. Icebreaker open.
You
Let's say
remember what you
starters.
wrote me the first time?
Yeah,
What?
of course.
What?
Did you manage? Did you figure out or something like this?
Yeah.
Did you figure out if you want to stay settled in the Netherlands or not?
Yeah.
Because she was not sure. She put in her bio whether the Netherlands would be a place to settle down or not. So I just asked, like, are you already? Yeah. Did you already decide? So think. That's why you need to look for profiles with the bio, because you can come up with a starter, you can come up with an icebreaker using the information which is in the bio. So yeah, do better your homework, guys. And also don't hesitate with asking for a date, because I mean that's the whole purpose, no? You don't need to wait too long. Of course you don't ask for a date straight, but just don't waste your time, and yeah, just think okay, what might be a nice moment to ask out, and just do it. Don't be afraid. And you meet someone like me, and you'll be very, very happy.
Like me or like you? Like
I will. You will. They will meet someone like I did. Like I met you.
because you said you will meet someone like me.
No, she's unique, so you will not meet anyone like her. That's I can guarantee. But you will meet someone. You destroyed it. You ruined it.
Anyways,
Okay, just give it a try, and good luck. We are still waiting for the fucking bus. Oops. We'll show you Giethoorn in a bit. This is Giethoorn, and its small canals. Let's explore more on a boat.
yes. Okay, so we are starting to canoe. Oh no! This is not going to the right direction, baby. No. So we are ready on the boat. Yeah. Is it like Venice? I've never been to Venice. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess it does look like, but it's very.
There's a, I don't know what kind of statue, and I guess this is like the flag of the region.
The houses are very authentic.
Yeah, love the houses.
Roofs made of hay.
Yeah. You're good back there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, time to back to canoeing. So it's very, very peaceful. It feels like it's the time to enjoy your what? Solitude, thinking about life, enjoying the breeze, and
Pumping up those muscles.
so after thinking about it and looking at what Giethoorn looks like, it's actually better to go for a walk instead of going on the boat, especially on a canoe. Not recommended. For example, you can go on this like passenger's boat and you just sit in. But then on top there you see like there is church. There are also some shops that sell food or even like souvenirs like galleries, which you can see definitely if you're not on the boat. So yeah, just a piece of okay. So final verdict: how is Giethoorn?
I don't know what's the fuss about it. It's a very beautiful city, very beautiful, but I don't know. I expected more canals. It's just one big canal that goes through the whole city. It's very busy. A lot of boats.
I wouldn't say city; it's village.
Village. It's very busy, full of boats, and but apparently it's better. It's really better to walk around these canals rather than pedaling or sailing around them.
Okay, so based on our experience, 3 tips before you go to Giethoorn. First, what was the first one? We already defined this in the boat.
Don't rent a pedal boat.
A canoe.
A canoe.
First, don't rent a canoe. If you want to go on a boat, it's better to really go.
Just take the motorboat.
Yeah, the motorboat.
With an
or
engine.
there is even like the one with, which is like a huge or a bigger boat with a lot of passengers. So you have like a captain that is, let's say, riding the boat. Steering the boat. Or actually, if you really want to get the best out of Giethoorn, we really suggest to walk instead of going on the boat, because there are like some galleries or some, restaurants,
small shops,
that you can visit, which definitely you cannot visit if you are on the boat. And last but not least, so the third tips is go during the sunny day because it's super duper nice.
And go early. Because the whole trip took us approximately 3.5 hours. And now, we have to also take another 3.5 hours to go back. So, just bear in mind that it's a very long trip. It is worth it. It's a very beautiful town. It's really worth visiting, but bear in mind.
Yeah. So make sure that if you take the public transportation, check. Because there's the last bus, which is only like 6:30. So if you stay here until above, then after 6:30, then you will miss the bus and you cannot really go back. Yes. Otherwise, you have to take the cab. So that's it. But overall, it's a very cute little village, and must visit, I guess, if you're in the Netherlands.
Pump the muscles if you want, or if not, it's still better than motorboat. Motorboat with the engine is much better. Okay. You will save a lot of time.